I think the frustrations were, well, first of all, I just want to say this, Sprixie, I think you should stop spreading hate and just hating on the game because it's popular. You couldn't possibly have any valid claims into what you're making. You're just hating on the game, and it's never going to go back to 6v6. That will never happen. 5v5 is the future.
I am inevitable.
So, should you hate Overwatch 2? No, honestly, no. I think the argument with 5 versus 5 and 6 versus 6 has construed so many people's ideas about people in the community, like Sam, Iron, all those other people. The only reason people are pushing for 6v6 is because, in their opinion, they want to make the game better. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think people should be bashing people. I don't think the OWCS stream should be calling people who want 6v6 back delusional and it'll never come back, because the only reason people are arguing about this stuff in the first place is because they care about the game. Anyways, though, with all that being said, on a happy note, thank you guys so much. We are over 1,000 subs. Like, we're at like 1.2 right now. Like, that is crazy. Semito reacted to one of my videos. Like, that is crazy. I look up to that guy. Like, that's wild. But thank you guys so unbelievably much for all the support. I promise I'm not going to yap too long with the face cam on. We'll get back to the clips and stuff while I talk about what I'm going to talk about. But I just want you guys to know I appreciate every single one of you. And just you guys watching the video is more than enough than I could ever ask for. Let's try to go for like 500 likes on this video. But I appreciate you guys. Let's get into it. So a lot of people tend to think that I hate the game. There were so many comments underneath the original video I made ranting about the game, saying, well, if you hate the game so much, then why do you keep playing it? Guys, the only reason, at least for me, I make these kind of videos is because I love this game. Why would I come on here and complain about something I don't care about? And I think people miss this point in a lot of arguments that people have with 6v6 and 5v5. Maybe it's because we're stuck in our old ways and because we just want our old game back. But in my opinion, people who argue for 6v6 genuinely care. Like, it's not just to spite 5v5ers. Honestly, the fact that the community is even split on this in the first place is ridiculous. Everyone wants the best for the game. People's opinions are going to be different, and that's fine. I'm not saying you should hate Overwatch 2 because it's 5v5 and tanking is horrible and all these other things, but you shouldn't, for real. The game is still good, and I love this game, and there's nothing else like it in the world. Regardless of what side you're on, how much you play the game, it doesn't even have to be Overwatch. Everyone gets mad at a video game, and everyone wishes they would change something or some other thing. So it makes sense that people are going to want an older version that they spend so much time playing, and other people are going to like the new version. That's just how it is. But does that mean the new version is better? No. In my opinion, 6v6 was just the peak of Overwatch, specifically, as everyone knows, October 2020. I mean, those are just the glory days. You can play anything, you can do whatever you want, and that's my opinion, though. I also find it extremely funny that Marvel Rivals is in a 6 versus 6 format, and it's not role-locked, and that game just looks incredible. Still haven't got my hands on it. You know, I'm putting my pinkies together and crossing them that I get into the next playtest, but everyone I've talked to or seen play it has, like, hardly any complaints at all, and that game is in a alpha. Guys, Samito is growing like gray hairs. He's been sitting at the computer for like 5 days straight playing Black Panther. Like, bro literally said he would rather play that for like the next 4 weeks than get back on Overwatch. Like, that's how you know the game is not in a good state. I mean, me personally too, guys, I besides getting on and playing a couple ranked games, I don't play it much either, but I still love the game. It's also just mind-boggling to me that people want Marvel Rivals to be good just so their main game, which is Overwatch, can be better. Like, it is crazy that it's come to that point. I truly don't understand why the developers or the community management, whatever at Blizzard, doesn't listen to people. I know there are two arguments on the field here, but why do they just refuse to listen to someone else's opinion? It doesn't make any sense to me. They're trying to make a good game. Aaron Keller says that at the end of every single one of his dev blog posts, but to make a good game, you need to listen to the people who are playing the game, and it doesn't really seem like they're doing that besides nerfing Orisa, which was just blatantly obvious. I guess the point of this video is to say that should you hate the game? No, but you should criticize it in a healthy way to try and make it better for everyone. And I feel like people are turning other individuals who want 6v6 back into the enemy for some reason. Like we're the bad guys in some, like, coincidentally, Marvel movie. Like we are Thanos, but we're just not. We actually want to try and help the game, but they're pointing it out to make it look like this side of the community is just crazy, but I don't think that's how it should be. I mean, what do you guys think some of the big streamers would say if they weren't partnered with Blizzard about the game? Is it not unhealthy for some of the biggest creators to keep their mouth shut about their opinions on the game or hold back what they really think about the game just because they're getting paid? Look, man, I get it. Like, everyone needs to make their money. It's a cruel world, especially now. Everything is $1 bazillion. But in my opinion, I feel like the love and care for a game you grew up on and you made your name on should come first before any kind of money. Hey, that's just me, though. With the Dallas major coming up right around the corner and me coincidentally living like an hour away from the event, I was thinking about bringing a microphone and interviewing some people around and like getting their actual opinions. But then again, I really don't know if they will give me their actual opinions if I tell them what I'm going to ask them beforehand. So we'll see. I think I'm going to give it a go, though. All in all, I kind of just want everyone to be friends in a way and work on the game together. It may sound like a fantasy, but I feel like if people tried to work with each other rather than throw jabs at each other or, you know, say these crazy things just because one person thinks one way about the game and the other thinks the other. And that goes for Blizzard too. This is not solely about creators. Blizzard needs to be more in the community. And I mean like actually like, you know, saying, hey, we heard your guys' feedback, which they'd have been doing more than normal, but I'm talking like every dev blog. Then you'd be like, okay, you guys have been addressing this. We are working on it. We're looking into it. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, just think about it. Why do you guys think there hasn't been a statement from anyone at Blizzard about half the community saying they want 6v6 back? Like, and Flat's doing an interview with one of the developers and them telling him beforehand not to bring up 6v6. Like, they are clearly not interested in talking about that when it is a core issue, or not even an issue, just a core talking point in almost half of the player base that plays the game. I just want to see healthy discussion throughout not only the community, but also the people making the game that we are playing. If somehow anyone at Blizzard stumbles across this, guys, we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you guys think about 6v6. Because the whole reason Overwatch 2 was made in the first place was because of PvE, and things happen, you know, whatever, it's in the past, it was a big deal, but you know what, we let it slide because we love the game. We want to hear from you guys. We want to hear what you have to say to the people who believe the game could be better this way or that way. I don't mean this in a threatening way or in a rude way or anything like that. Everything I am saying and have said comes from my heart because I care about this game. I've said it like 5 times already. But I do. I really do care about this game. Okay, so to switch up the topic a little bit, the new season, the new tank changes, did they really do anything, or is it kind of just like numbers thrown on the screen? Honestly, a little bit. I feel like tanks do stay alive a little bit longer, but it also just feels way worse for everyone else trying to kill the tank, so I'm just going to keep hammering the nail in on this point. I mean, they can do whatever they want, anything at all to the tank role. And in my opinion, I still believe that it's still not going to feel good simply because there is only one. And another point real quick, like guys, seriously think about this. Who asked for 5v? Like who? I don't remember anyone prior to them announcing Overwatch 2 asking for 5v5. There wasn't like a YouTuber, there wasn't a streamer, there might have been a post on like the forums because people say some crazy stuff on there. But from someone who casually used to watch, you know, Overwatch content, like nobody ever said anything about deleting one of the tanks. No one did. I'm just, you know, wondering what they were cooking up in the Blizzard labs, but oh well, I guess. Anyways, I just wanted to make this video to throw my opinion out there about how I feel about how people are discoursing and discussing actual, you know, changes in the game. Not all of it's bad, and I don't think it's really bad to the extent you guys might think it is. I mean, I just think that people should work together instead of trying to make someone the bad guy. If you guys did enjoy this video, please, please, please smash the like button down below. Helps me so unbelievably much. And subscribe if you haven't yet. And for those of you who have made it to the end of the video, I got a special surprise. I'm cooking up something with Samito himself right now. It's either going to be the next upload or the upload after that. But just know we got more coming. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. And much love. Peace.